Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 1, 2, 3, mic check. Hello, 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello. hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello.
Are reporting to you from the SAMPRASIDDHI Sports Stadio, Kogilo here in Bengaluru. The under 14 teams of the SAMPRASIDDHI Sports Stadio Cricket Academy and the visiting TELLICHERRY Cricket Academy from Dubai playing the match over here. The match has just started. In charge of operations from the SAMPRASIDDHI Sports Stadio and Dev and Vargi, the two openers for the home team. Arshit this time on the off stump, well pitched up. Dev goes forward to it, pushes it, recovers, picked up and returned. No run. TELLICHERRY Sports Cricket Academy from Dubai are here. The under 16 and the under 14, the under 12 teams played a couple of matches, and now the under 14 teams taking on one another. Five overs being bowled from either end of the ground over here. So the bowling operations for the first 5 overs from the SAMPRASIDDHI Sports STADIO end. On strike there is Bargi. First ball, no stroke being offered there. There's no player inside in the slip region. A shot third man. Whitish Cully, a point, deep point in fact. Man in the covers, mid off. Wicketkeeper Parthiv having a shy at the non-striker's end. The batter, they're very much inside his crease. Not being troubled in any way by that attempt to run him out. A mid on, a mid wicket. Square leg and shot fine. In fact, station little squarer. Next one being pushed into the gully region, picked up and returned over there. No addition to the score. As I was telling you, good opportunity for these youngsters to hone their skills in these matches as they rub shoulders with boys of their own age, get into the competitive mold and try and work themselves up in their own career. This has been driven square of the wicket over there towards the deep point by Bargi, but only a single to be had there. We had some exciting finishes also in the matches over here. Fortunately, the weather gods have kept away for most part of the games. Just one interruption we had the other day when the last 5 overs were interrupted. Otherwise, cricket has gone on here without any problems. This one outside the off stump, Parthiv tries to take the bails off, but they've well entrenched inside his crease. The tallish, they're looking quite compact and confident over here. You were here for the first time. Bargi, of course, played the previous match. Parthiv, the wicketkeeper, making start adjustment in the field. Asking cover to more little finer. Square leg rather. An off pitch delivery taken on the half volley and driven straight towards the mid off there. Straight to the fielder. No question of a run. That's the end of the second over of the game. The SAMPRASIDDHI Sports STADIO under 14 boys scoring 5 runs in the 2 overs that they have faced so far. From the TELLICHERRY Cricket Academy from Dubai, Harshit looks like he's going to be back in the attack for his second over of the innings. Wicketkeeper standing well behind. He's got a slip fielder to his right. So this is over, and let's see what's the strategy. Tactic being adopted by Harshit. Possibly bowl outside the off stump and sees the batter, that's Pargi, on strike to get an edge or so. Slip Bakali, a deep third man, point cover, mid off, mid on, mid wicket, and the fine leg is outside the off stump, and it runs down for 4 runs. The ball taking a thin outside edge, beating the wicket keeper and the stiff fielder there. So the first boundary of the innings coming up over here. Ball keeping low off the pitching, and Bargi just trying to drive, got a thin edge to that one, and it raced away for 4. The third man being placed a little finer after that boundary has been given away. And let's see what Arshid has an offer here with this delivery. Still making some adjustments over there. Pulling out the player at mid-wicket to a position just back on a point over there. Here he is, tall Harshit, preparing to send down the next delivery from the SAMPRASIDDHI Sports SAMPRASIDDHI end. Here he is, past the umpire. Satish outside the off stump, the ball rising slightly there, but Bargi not able to get bat to ball as the ball latches into the gloves of the wicket keeper. 5 and that boundary 9 for no loss at the moment. To collect. Harshit preparing to send down a fresh ball from the far end, once again outside the off stump. Bargi shouldering arms, the ball straight through the keeper. Now in the process of being returned to him. 9 without loss to score. The SAMPRASIDDHI Sports SAMPRASIDDHI getting their innings off to a rather quiet start. Here is Arshit again. Once again beaten outside the off stump. There is Bargi, who goes forward. The ball just moving away from the right-hander. Lucky he wasn't getting his bat to the ball. Otherwise it might have been a possible catch to the wicket keeper or the first slip. That's the end of the over. Let's see who's going to be in charge of the operations. From the far end. Change of the field. Yes, the slip has been taken off, brought towards point region. Four, five, 6 players on the offside. 3 on the on. Mid on, a mid wicket, and square leg. The other 6 in an arc from the short third-man region to mid off. Tollik in charge of operations. Far end is not, much in the first over. Played into the cover, the chance of a run out here, possibly. They're wanting a run. Bargi sending him back, and that throw directly onto the stumps there, and Dave walks back, run out. Bit of a misunderstanding between the two of them. There possibly was a run if Bargi had taken off, but he stayed put in his crease, and Dave was stranded midway up the wicket as a throw came in, and he wasn't able to regain his ground. So the home team losing the first wicket in rather unfortunate circumstances. A run out. Dave walking back. So the Tellicherry Cricket Academy from Dubai managing to have a breakthrough quite early in the innings. Tollik. Arjun Ramesh, the new man at the wicket, just having taken guard from umpire Raghavendra. Has a look at the field as he sets down in his block hole to face this next delivery from Tollik. Here he comes. The ball missing the stumps there, gathered by the wicketkeeper. Lucky not to have got a white ball over there. Umpire Raghavendra and Satish, the KSC umpires on duty over here. Next one, well pitched up. Arjun Ramesh drives but straight back to the bowler on the wicket. 9 for the loss of 1 wicket. 3.3 overs gone in this 30 overs a side match. Tollik bowls. Again, well pitched up, and that should be out. An uppish cover drive spread to the fielder over there, and Arjun Ramesh walks back, caught in the covers. I think that's Harshit, the tall guy in the Tellicherry Cricket Academy ranks, who held the catch. Arjun Ramesh out without scoring. Tollik effecting a good breakthrough here for his team. 2 wickets gone in this over. 9 for the loss of 2 wickets. So the Tellicherry Cricket Academy boys with their tails up, putting all the pressure on the home side, grabbing 2 quick wickets in this over. Dave was run out, and Arjun Ramesh caught there at the covers. Tollik providing a good breakthrough for his team in the early hours of this match. We are in the 4th over, 2 more deliveries left from Tollik, who is operating from the SAMPRASIDDHI SADIO end. Now the new batter at the wicket over there. Tollik bowls. the off stump. Are now not offering any stroke to that one. Lets it go through to the wicket keeper. 9 for the loss of 2 wickets. Taulik having they've run out in the over and then having Arjun Ramesh caught over there. This one almost a full toss driven past the mid off fielder over there. This is 4. Not a very powerful shot. Timed it well, no doubt. Getting to the pitch of that one. And the fielder at mid off doing his best to get to it, but there you see it, the replay of that stroke for you. And the ball just racing down for 4. Are now off the mark with that boundary. Score moving up to 13 for 2. One more ball left in this 4th over. Or was it the end of the over? Yes. End of the over. That was the last delivery from Taulik. So that brings Bargi on strike. And looks like there's a bowling change at the far end. Siddharth in charge of operations, replacing Harshit. And on strike there is Bargi. We have a slip. The third man point. This one outside the off stump. Bargi goes forward to it. Doesn't get a touch and through to the wicket keeper. 13 for the loss of 2 wickets. We are in the 5th over of the innings. Taulik having 1 wicket, the other being a run-out decision over there. Siddharth bowls full toss outside the leg stump attempted by white call by the umpire. By the batter Bargi to turn it around towards the square leg, fine leg region, missing it completely. Nevertheless, a single added to the total. 14 for the loss of 2 wickets. Siddharth having some difficulty with his line. Let's see what he is able to dish out with this one. Better delivery, no doubt. Pitched right up to Bargi on the offside. The ball keeping a trifle low after pitching. Bargi goes forward. Doesn't make any contact through to the wicketkeeper. Siddharth again. Low pitch outside the off stump. Bargi goes into his drive once again. Doesn't quite get hold of it. The ball hitting the lower edge of the bat and lobbing near the wicketkeeper. Picks it up. 14 for 2. The sun shining brightly here at the SAMPRASIDDHI Sports STADIO. This one slightly uppish, driven towards mid-off. And before the throw could come in, the two of them cross over for a single. Parthiv trying to get to that on the first bounce. The ball hitting his pad. Slight discomfort there, the wicketkeeper, as a result of that throw hitting him on his left pad, but he's okay as he bends slow down right up to the wicket. In comes Siddharth. slightly uppishly, of course, the ball quite low. Nevertheless, it was in the air, falling short of the SAMPRASIDDHI, who moved up on his follow through to do the fielding. Had I gone a little higher or further, possibly could have tried to take the catch as well. This has been played nicely. Slight misfielding there at mid-off, and the ball just races to the boundary for 4 runs. Two players trying to get to it. Eventually, the ball hitting the fielder at mid-off and rolling over the ropes. There it is. The ball stopping and rolling. Nevertheless, beating the fielder. His attempt to get to it. Looks like it's Sauli. After that ball. That boundary takes the total to 19 for 2. Arnav on 8 for 4. Pargi on 6 from 14. Pargi who opened the innings along with Dev. Not yet settled down, the opener. Trying to drive outside the off stump, missing the line of the Arnav then, clean ball by Siddharth after having made 20 runs. Of 9 deliveries, 5/4. Short and sweet innings coming to an end though. 47 for 3 the total. With Aniket, the batter, joining Bargi at the wicket. The opener was on 22 from 20. This is wide outside the leg stump, wide call by the umpires. There it is. One more to the express. 48 for the loss of 3 wickets. One more ball remaining in this 7th over of the innings from the pavilion end. Here is Siddharth. Right arm over outside the off stump and has been played square of the wicket towards point over there, but there's a fielder and the two of them crossing over for a single. Are now sending his partner Bargi back as he wanted to go for a second run, and quite rightly so. As Aniket taking guard over there. Bargi moves up to 23 from 21. Siddharth bowls. Well pitched up to Aniket over there outside the leg stump. Ball hitting his pads and rolling across the wicketkeeper. Parthiv moving to his left to do the fielding. 49 for 3. SAMPRASIDDHI reaching the 50-run mark. This is outside the off stump and Aniket drives past the cover fielder. Back up coming there in the form of the mid-off man, that's Harshit. Seems to have hurt his finger over there. The ball back with that. Shivang in fact. Shivang the bowler. And he's out. This one from Shivang outside the off stump. Aniket tried to drive it square, got a touch. And the wicketkeeper Parthiv holding that catch. The appeal went up and the umpire Satish had no hesitation in raising his finger. So the SAMPRASIDDHI Sports SADIO under 14 boys losing their 4th wicket, 49 for the loss of 4 wickets. We are in the 8th over of this 30 overs aside innings. Both these teams over here at the SAMPRASIDDHI Sports SADIO. After a brief spell of aggression where Bargi struck 4 boundaries, things quieting down a little here with 2 wickets having fallen in that over. Mukul, the new batter, coming in place of Aniket, who just got out, taking guard from the umpire there. Mukul taking guard, marking his block hole at the wicket over there. All set as he is facing Shivang. right arm over, been guided down towards the third man region before the throw could come in. The two of them cross over for a single. Well taken. Mukul off the mark with that single as he guided the ball gently into the third man region. There you see it, the replay. The ball back with Shivang, the bowler. Two more deliveries remaining in this over. Shivang bowls once again outside the leg stump, collected neatly by the wicketkeeper Parthiv. Varghese on 23 from 21. And he's bowled him. A nice delivery outside the off stump, and Varghese knew nothing of it. The ball kept low after pitching. A good laying delivery, and the off stump pegged back. So the stump. Nicely past the mid-on fielder there for 4 runs. Taken on the rise by Mukul. There you see it, the replay. Outside the leg stump. Smashed for 4. $55 for 5, the total. Siddharth, the bowler, 1 for 24, his figures so far. There he is, right arm over the wicket, almost a full toss. Mukul not quite getting hold of that. Drive the ball, taking the top edge of the bat, trickling down into the covers, straight to the fielder. No run. 55 for 5. The home team losing wickets in a heap. After at one stage they threatened to take the attack by the collar with some good hitting. But the visiting boys have pegged them back snatching wickets at regular intervals. That was an uppish drive over there, straight back to the bowler, but he's unable to get to that one. The ball ricochets off his hand towards the mid-off region, and before the throw could come in, the two of them cross over for a single. Start bowls. Almost an opic delivery, taken on the half volley and driven towards mid-on, straight to the fielder. Nevertheless, the two of them cross over with the stroke over there for a single. Mukul on 7 from 5. One run, the 3 balls that he has faced. 58 for the loss of 5 wickets. That's the end of that over. Shivang, who struck 2 blows in this previous over, to bowl from the pavilion end. The Yuang, slightly over patient. This has been struck high over the head of the cover fielder there. Tries desperately to get to it, gets his hand to the ball, but doesn't quite get hold of it before the throw in could come in. The two of them cross over for 2 runs. So 73 for 5. 15 from 9. Third man, wideish gully of point, cover, mid off, mid on, deep mid wicket, fielder between square. Attempt by wicketkeeper to wide ball given by the umpire over there. Wengra. Attempt by Parthiv to stump the batter, Mukul, but Mukul well inside his crease. No decision over there. 74 for the loss of 5 wickets. There is one. This one cut pitch outside the off stump, but Mukul turns it and plays it across the line towards the mid wicket. Start like setting the field over there. Nobody in closing catching positions. Or the 1-run saving position. And let's see what Arush has to offer. Shot pitched, picked up on the rise, driven towards the long on region before the throw could come in. The two of them cross over for a single. That takes Siddhant on to 5 from 2. Mukul on 25 from 14. Siddhant on strike over there. Another short pitch delivery outside the off stump, guided away towards the point region. One more run, taking the total to 90 for 6. The SAMPRASIDDHI boys slowly but surely reaching the 3-figure mark as far as runs are concerned. Mukul on 25 from 14 on strike. Quite aggressive. Can strike the ball well. Shot pitch. The ball rising, keeping low rather. And no ball also called by the umpire over there. The ball hitting the wicketkeeper's pads and running down towards the fine leg region. The two of them cross over for a single as well. Express there. 92 for the loss of 6 wickets. Siddhant on strike. Siddhant tries to go for a mighty heave on the offside to that well pitched up delivery. Does not make contact, gathered by the wicketkeeper, Parthiv. Another short pitch delivery, fended away on the offside to the covers. Attempt by the fielder there to have a shy at the non-strikers end, but the two of them crossing over for a comfortable single. Brings the well set Mukul on strike. Arush is a longish run up at the far end, past the umpire, right arm over wicket bowls, and picked up nicely there. Wide, says the umpire. Mukul tried to turn it around, but the ball quite wide over there. 94 for the loss of 6 wickets, the total. 13.4 overs gone. Here is Arush. Outside the off stump, once again wide, called by the umpire. Mukul had his bat up, trying to go for a stroke over there. A bit of a discussion over here. Mukul just outside his crease, Parthiv having the bails off. No, says the umpire Satish, so Mukul very much over there. Parthiv not missing any opportunity to break the stumps, no matter what. Here is Arush, over pitched, played square of the wicket there oppishly. No fielder in close in catching positions, and the ball rolls down towards the point region. Time enough for them to go through for a single. Arush once again, this time to Siddhant. Pitch shot outside the off stump and pushed into the vacant shot third man region. And Siddhant scampers away for a single. That's the end of the over. Off 14 overs, the total reading 97 for the loss of 6 wickets. Mukul on 26. One more over remaining to be bowled from the far end. 15 overs gone and a slight break in the game there. A liquid break or the drink for the players to refresh themselves, water break, whatever you call it. The umpires also refreshing themselves, no doubt. Not very hot, though we have bright sunshine over here at the SAMPRASIDDHI SAMPRASIDDHI. 97 for 6 the total. We'll be back with you as soon as the game resumes. Welcome back to the SAMPRASIDDHI SAMPRASIDDHI as the players, the fielders taking positions with the two batters out in the middle. Siddhant on strike, Mukul the non-striker. The bowling operations, I think, in charge of Harshit. No, there's a bowling chain there at the far end. Zayed the bowler. The youngster who did well in the previous game for his team. Now bowling to Siddhant. Shortish run up. Here he is. Flighted and stumping chance over there. Siddhant goes forward to it, misses it completely. Parthiv once again having the stumps broken, but Siddhant doing well to get his right foot inside his crease in time. No damage done. 97 for 6 the total. Zayed again, right arm over the wicket. Again flighted, well pitched up outside the off stump, guided towards the shot. Third man, point brilliant, straight to the fielder there. Manika looks like no run. Zayed again flighted, taken in the half volley and driven towards mid-on over there. The fielder having a shy at the non-striker zone. Zayed getting his hand to the ball, but the two of them safely home for another single. 98 for 6 the total. Siddhant on 9, Mukul on 26 from 16. Here he is, getting to the pitch of the delivery and driving towards the mid-wicket. Straight to the fielder though. No question of any run over there. Zayed finishing his deliveries quite quickly. Flighted, driven straight down towards the long on region. One more single to be had there, as the two of them Crossover with the stroke. There is Zayed again. This time the ball pitching outside the off stump, keeping slightly low over there. Push towards the vacant cover region. Another single. The two of them. That's the end of the over. 15 overs gone. The total reading exactly 100 for 6. So, SAMPRASIDDHI Sports ESTADIO Academy boys reaching the 3-figure mark. 100 for 6 the total. With bowling operations to continue from the pavilion end for the next set of 5 overs. On strike there, Siddhant. It's going to be Arush to continue bowling from the pavilion end. The wicketkeeper captain Parthiv bringing a fielder towards the deep point region. A short third man, a deep third man, and this one outside the off stump, wide call by the umpire. The ball runs down behind the wicketkeeper. Time enough for them to go through for a single, so 2 runs to the total. An extra delivery as well. 102 for 6. Mukul on 27 from 18. Siddhant on 10 from 10. Arush bowls. And push down the offside towards mid-off. Only a single before the throw comes to the bowler. The ball being picked up at the second attempt. (103 for 6). This one outside the off stump, turned away towards the mid-wicket region. Siddhant wanting a single. Mukul on 28 from 19. Arush bowls. No ball, says the umpire. As that one was picked up nicely there by Siddhant as he pushed it towards fine leg, the ball racing away to the boundary as well. So 5 runs coming off that, and a free hit as well to Siddhant. Let's see how much he can do with this gift. Arush straying in length with that one. Not able to control his delivery. Let's see what he can do this time. It has been lofted towards Zayed over there at mid-on, but there's no question of any decision over there with that free hit. Nevertheless, a single. Zayed doing well to stop the ball from going anywhere near the ropes, giving away a single. Arush bowls this time outside the off stump, cut away square of the wicket with the cover region. The two of them cross over for a sharp single. That takes the total to 110 for the loss of 6 wickets. Siddhant on 15 from 13, Mukul on 29 from 20. Arush from the pavilion end. Short pitch has been lifted. He could be out. Yes. Siddhant lofted it towards mid wicket, straight to the fielder. Looks like it is Siddharth. So one more wicket gone. SAMPRASIDDHI Sports STADIO Academy boys 110 for the loss of 7 wickets in the 16th over of the inning of this 30 overs a side game. Bopanna joining Mukul at the wicket. 110 for the loss of 7 wickets. Mukul on strike. Has been cut away towards point for a single. Mukul on 30 from 31. 111 for 7 the total. That brings the new batter Bopanna on strike. On a slow delivery, played uppishly towards mid-on. Only a single. Bopanna moves up to 2 from 2 deliveries. Mukul on 29 from 20 on strike. Here is Zaid. Driven to mid-on. Want to run, but sent back by Mukul as the throw comes nicely and dislodges the bails. But Bopanna very well, very much inside his crease. 112 for 7. Zaid bowls. Lofted shot over the head of the bowler. Down towards long on for a single. Zaid a very short run up, finishing his overs very quickly. Here he is. Flighted, driven into the covers on the half volley. And that's a run out. Bopanna, I think, got stranded. He had his bat in the air. And umpire Satish, no hesitation in lifting his finger up as that throw knocked down the stumps at the non-striker's end. The batter coming in leisurely but not put his bat to the ground. It was in the air. Even run out by umpire Satish. So, SAMPRASIDDHI Sports STADIO Academy boys losing their 8th wicket. 113 for the loss of 8 wickets. We are in the 17th over of the innings. Good decision by the umpire because the batter had not completely reached the crease. The bat was in the air as a throw came directly and dislodged the bails. Mithil joining Mukul. Zayed given away 5 runs. Goes away from the umpire and bowls. And he's bowled him. Nice delivery. Held it back a little. And the batter knew nothing about it. The ball between the bat and the pads, dislodging the wicket. So, one more wicket gone. Mukul, the batter, who walks back. 113 for 9. Abhishek, the last man in. Joining Mithil at the wicket. 113 for the loss of 9 wickets. One more delivery remaining in the 17th over of the innings. Abhishek, the new batter, taking guard from the umpire. Satish over there. Zayed, for the last time this over, produced a good delivery to shatter the stumps of Mukul. Looking quite dangerous though. This one well pitched up to the batter on the middle stump, moving slightly off to the towards the off stump, pushed into the covers there. No addition to the total. That's the end of the over. 17 overs gone, 9 wickets gone, and 113 runs on the board. 113 for 9, the total for the SAMPRASIDDHI ESTADIO Cricket Academy boys under 14 team. They won the toss and decided to bat first. Danial, the new bowler, in charge of operations from the pavilion end, the 18th over of the innings. There he is, right arm over the wicket, flighted. The ball wrapping the batter on the pads. Loud appeal, nothing doing, says the umpire Satish. The ball being thrown on the non-striker's end, hitting the bail over there. Put back in place by the umpire. Daniel prepares to send down the next delivery of the over. There he is, outside the leg stump. Attempt by Abhishek to turn it around towards square. Fails to make contact. The ball lobbing just in front of him. Wicketkeeper Parthiv doing the fielding over there. 113 for 9. Two batters yet to open their account, and this time Abhishek goes for a mighty pull on the leg side. Once again fails to read the line of that ball, missing it completely. Two of them, as I said, yet to open their accounts. Mithil and Abhishek. This time the ball takes the bottom edge of the bat, trickles it down towards the short square leg region. Manika does the fielding, but the two of them cross over for a single. That brings Abhishek on strike. The last pair for the home team. Flighted, guided down towards the first lip region. Picked up and fielded over there. No question of any run. 114 for 9. Danial bowls. Flighted outside the off stump. Abhishek goes forward to it, tries to push it on the offside, misses it completely. Gathered by the wicketkeeper Parthiv. No damage done, no runs either. The total remaining on 114 for the loss of 9 wickets. 18 overs gone in this innings of this 30 over the side match. Looks like it's going to be Monica to continue operations from the pavilion end. And let's see how much this last wicket pair for the home team can add to the total. 114 for 9. Monica, a longish run up at the pavilion end, goes past the umpire and bowls, this time wide outside the leg stump. Wide call by the umpire, Satish over there. One more to the total, which goes up to 115 for 9. Monica spraying way down the leg side. Monica to Mitchell once again. Again outside the leg stump, but slightly better delivery. Attempt by Abhishek to turn it around. Mitchell, in fact, turn it around on the leg side. Doesn't make any contact. Parthiv doing the fielding over there. The ball back in the hands of the bowler. 115 for 9 the total. This time on the middle stump, the ball keeping a triple low after pitching. Mitchell drives straight back to the bowler, who fields it on the first bounce. Picks it up and walks back to the top of the bowling run. Zad, in fact, not quite ready as Opanna walks back to the top of his bowling run to bowl to the batter. Zed digs it out of his block hole, pushes it gently down into the covers. Picked up and returned over there. Panna bowls. Outside the off stump, Zayed goes for the drive, missing it completely as the ball races into the hands of the wicketkeeper Dev. Appeal there by the fielders. The umpire Satish unmoved. The bat was not anywhere near the ball, though Zayed did try to drive outside the off stump. That's the end of the over. 32 for the loss of 1 wicket. Looks like there's going to be a bowling change at the bowling end.
Bowler name. Bowler name. Huh? Once.
Wunsch, the bowler, the young lad with quite a long run up. As he prepares to send down a fresh over from the bowling end. There he is. Past the umpire, right arm over the wicket, bowls, short pitch delivery, and just has been just pulled away by Parthiv for 4. The square leg, up a shot, but neatly struck over there. All timing and power outside the leg stump from Wunsch, and Parthiv dispatches it with confidence to the fence for 4 runs. There it is, the replay of that stroke. Parthiv into it, waiting to pull it away, picking it up very well. That takes the total to 36 for 1. Parthiv moves up to 20 from 16. Zayed on 4. Wunsch goes away from us and bowls. This time a fuller length, lower trajectory ball. The ball pushed down the track by Parthiv. Wunsch doing his own fielding. $36 for 1. And let's see what this youngster has to offer. Goes in and bowls on the middle and leg stump, turned away towards mid wicket gently. Nevertheless, there's no fielder closing over there. Time enough for the two of them to cross over for a single. Once again, this time to Zayed. OP delivery has been taken on the half volley, and Zayed opening the face of his bat. The ball takes the outer edge, trickles it down towards deep third man. Before it is returned, the two crossover for a single quite easily. Wunsch giving away 6 runs in the 4 deliveries so far. We are in the 7th over of the innings. Here he is. Outside the off stump, an attempt by Parth to drive square of the wicket. The ball keeping a little low after pitching, going through quite rapidly as well to the wicket keeper. Parthiv not able to make contact. No addition to the total. The ball back in the hands of Wunsch. For the last time in this over. Nice bowling action for this lad. And a lot of appeal, and he's out. Well pitched up outside the off stump. Parthiv went for the drive. Bent down a little. The ball took the outer edge of the bat. latched into the gloves of the wicketkeeper Dev there. A loud appeal. Umpire Satish has his finger up. So Parthiv back in the pavilion. The visitors losing their second wicket, 38 for the loss of 2 wickets. Rehan, the new batter, joining Zaid at the wicket. Once picking up with the last ball of that over. Arnab, the bowler. So the SAMPRASIDDHI SAMPRASIDDHI boys striking 2 good blows, having Ishita run out, and now Parthiv was looking quite good and dangerous. Back in the pavilion, caught by Dev of Vanch, chasing 122 as they are for a possible victory, having lost 2 wickets with 38 runs on the board. The game being reduced to 25 overs aside from the 30 that was decided earlier. Outside the leg stump has been turned away towards fine leg. Leg by, says the umpire. Zayed not getting a touch to it. The ball hitting his pads. It's Rehan who takes guard from the umpire. The new batter who's come in at the fall of Parthiv's wicket. Arnav, the bowler, well pitched up outside the off stump, pushed down into the cover region by the batter. No question of a run over there. This one outside the leg stump, pushed confidently. The ball hitting the lower edge of the bat and running down towards mid-on, straight to the fielder. Picked up and returned over there. Siddhant, the skipper of the home team, is now bowled outside the leg stump, wide, called by the umpire. The ball runs down towards the short fine leg region. The two of them cross over for a single as well. So 2 runs coming off that delivery from Arnav. The total moving up to 41 for the loss of 2 wickets. Zayed on 5. Rehan yet to open his account. Arnav bowling to Zayed. Good length ball. Zayed offering a defensive bat to that one. The ball trickles down straight into the covers there to the skipper, Siddhant. Runs the ball back to Arnav. There he is. Slightly over pitched, but Zayed not taking any chances over there. Pushes gently back into the covers once again. A similar stroke to the one that he offered the previous delivery. 41 for 2. Zayed drives straight to mid-off. Rehan wanting a single, sent back rightly. That's the end of the over. After 8 overs, the total 41 for the loss of 2 wickets. Zayed on 5. Rehan yet to open his account. Vanch back in the attack. Picked up a wicket, that of the good wicket that was the dangerous Parthiv. He had him caught by wicketkeeper Dev as he tried to drive square, got a tickle. Vanch marking his run up. A longish run up for this youngster. There he is. Once again, a similar delivery outside the off stump. Rehan drives, misses. Taken by the keeper, Dev. A sigh of disappointment by the bowler and the wicketkeeper. The fact that Rehan didn't get a touch. 41 for 2 the total. Vanch bowls the full toss. It's a no ball as well. Lofted high over mid wicket, and the two of them go through for a single. The ball runs down of the throw in there, giving away a chance for them to run an extra run. No ball called by the umpire, so 3 runs of that delivery, with a free hit also coming up as a bonus for Rehan. He struck it well, but not very powerfully. The ball lobbed inside the boundary line, eluding the close-in fielders over there. As Vanch bowls, and Rehan wide of the off stump and wide call by the umpire. The free hit still in place for Rehan. And let's see what Vanch can do with this one. Here he is, past the umpire, bowls, being outside the off stump, on the leg stump rather, driven straight to mid-on, on the rise with only a single. Takes the total to 46 for 2. SAMPRASIDDHI creeping up to the 50-run mark. I beg your pardon, the TELLICHERRY Cricket Academy creeping up to the 50-run mark, chasing SAMPRASIDDHI's 122. For victory, SAMPRASIDDHI scoring 121. This is outside the leg stump, turned away towards square leg, straight to the fielder there by Zayed. No run. SAMPRASIDDHI Sports SAMPRASIDDHI Academy scoring 121 runs, leaving the TELLICHERRY Cricket Academy boys to score 122 for a possible victory in this under 14 match at the SAMPRASIDDHI Sports SAMPRASIDDHI. Here goes Vanch outside the off stump, and again Zayed goes forward, misses it completely. The appeal goes up more in hope than substance by the wicketkeeper and the fielders. 46 for 2 the total. Zayed very much there on 5. The SAMPRASIDDHI bowlers keeping up the pressure on the 2 batters here. This one well pitched up, keeping low, and Zayed having nothing to do with it, allows it to go through to the wicketkeeper. 46 for 2. The last ball of the 9th over coming up from Vanch. Once again, slightly over-pitched. Zayed tries to drive, misses completely, taken by the wicketkeeper. That's the end of the over. There you see the replay of that previous delivery. The end of 9 overs. TELLICHERRY Cricket Academy 46 for the loss of 2 wickets. Let's see if there's going to be a bowling change at the pavilion end. Are now continuing operations from the pavilion end. Bowls once again, the batter Rayan, having nothing to do with that one, goes straight through to the wicket keeper. 46 for 2 the total. They 10 to all of the innings. The first ball having just been bowled by Arnav. There he is, past the umpire, and he's bowled in. A lovely ball outside the off stump, and Rehan goes for the pull, misses it completely, and the off stump pegged back there by Arnav. Nice delivery. The visitors losing their third wicket. 46 for the loss of 3 wickets. So I was telling you, the SAMPRASIDDHI boys keeping up the pressure, not giving away anything over there, and the visiting Tellicherry Cricket Academy boys losing their third wicket in trying to go for the runs. "46 for 3 the total. Looks like it's Manika at the wicket. And now bowls outside the off stump. The ball takes a thick cartridge, runs it down to the wicket keeper. And now once again from the pavilion end. Again the ball keeping low outside the off stump. Turned away down towards the square leg region, fielded and returned, only a single. Outside the leg stump, and Zayed goes for the pull, swinging it down towards the square leg, but doesn't make contact. That's the end of the over. Dot. "47 for 3 the total.
Bowler name.
Wunsch continuing operations from the far end. This time the SAMPRASIDDHI Sports SAMPRASIDDHI end. This one pushed down to the square leg region as they go across for a single. First ball of a fresh over there from the far end. 10 overs gone, 11th over in progress. Once outside the off stump has been cut away nicely there, all the way for 4 runs. Dave trying his best to get to it, dives to his right, but the ball eluding his grasp and running away. 4 runs in the bargain to Zayed, a boundary coming after a long time. 52 for 3 the total. Zayed all set to face this next one from Punch. It's cut away nicely there. There should be 4. Yes. Pass point. No chance of anyone to stop it. Another boundary for this young lad. There you see it, the replay of that stroke for you. The ball was destined to go past the ropes the moment it left the bat. Full toss, no ball called by the umpire, and the ball races past the wicket keeper for 4. So 4 byes, a no ball, 5 runs coming off the delivery. Sent down there by Wunsch. The total going up to 61 for the loss of 3 wickets. Zaid on 13 from 18. Manika on 2 from 4. Once again, and this has been lofted high. Once getting under it, but he drops it. He got both his hands to it. The sun getting into his eyes, and once unable to hold on to that rather easy catch given there by Zayed, who did not time his stroke. The ball hit the top of the bat and lobbed towards the mid-off region. Once on his follow-through got under it very nicely, but failed to hold on to it. Zayed getting a life over there. Once missing a cotton bowled opportunity. This one Manika drives into the covers of that low pitch delivery straight to the fielder. No addition to the total. 62 for the loss of 3 wickets. Might have been 4 had Wunsch held on to that catch, but that wasn't to be. Lucky for Zayed though. Here is Wunsch. This one outside the leg stump, wide call by the umpire. Raghavendra operating at the bowling end. 1 more to the total, which goes up to 63 for 3. Wunsch having picked up that 1 wicket, the crucial wicket of Parthiv, the wicketkeeper batter, opening the innings for his team, the Tellicherry Cricket Academy from Dubai. Here he is, hopping bowling action, outside the off stump, cut away nicely. This is 4. Four more to the total. There you see the replay of that. The ball taking a thin outside edge, racing down to the deep third man fence for 4. 67 for 3 the total. Manika on 6 from 6. The first boundary for the batter. Zaid on strike 14 from 19. Bowling change at the far end. Abhishek being brought into the attack. There he is, measuring his run up. rather short run up for his bowler, and let's see what he has up his sleeve as he prepares to bowl the first ball of this fresh over in the innings. Brought into the attack for the first time. On strike there, Zayed, who had a lucky reprieve in the previous over. Full toss, driven powerfully but square of the wicket straight to deep point, picked up and returned only a single. 68 for the loss of 3 wickets, chasing 122. With 7 wickets in hand. Abhishek bowls the ball, pitching on the middle and off stump, slightly moving away from Manika. Dave does the collection. As Manika offers no stroke. This one slightly over pitched. The ball taking the outer edge, but straight to the fielder there behind the wicket keeper. No run. 68 for 3 the total. Full toss, driven powerfully, and there is a slight misfielding. Time enough for the two of them to cross over for 2 runs. The total goes up to 70 for the loss of 3 wickets. Abhishek, the bowler. Outside the off stump, Manika flashes, the ball takes the top edge of the bat and runs it on towards the short third man region. Picked up and returned, but time enough for the two of them to go through for a single, which brings the total to 71 for the loss of 3 wickets. Zayed back on strike, facing up to Abhishek's next delivery. On the midland leg stump, turned away towards the square leg region, straight to the fielder. No question of a run over there, and that's the end of the over. After 12 overs, the total 71 for 3. And let's see who's going to continue operations from the far end. The players and the umpires are refreshing themselves a bit. 12 overs gone. 71 for 3. 51 needed of 78 balls. That's the equation for the Tellicherry Cricket Academy under 14 team from Dubai. As the umpires and the players on the field, the two batters and the fielders refresh themselves. A short break in the proceedings. As I was telling you, certainly getting hotter and hotter. Indications of possible rain later in the evening, which is what normally happens in Bangalore. The more it gets hot, the more the chances of rain later in the day. Hopefully that won't happen here. as the umpire asking the fielders to get back into positions to restart the match. 12 overs gone, 13 more remaining in this 25 over the side. As I told you, reduced from the scheduled 30 overs in the morning. Manika facing the next over. Looks like it is Siddhant Vasu preparing to send down a fresh over from the SAMPRASIDDHI SADIO end. Here he is, flighted outside the off stump, pushed forward into the point region by Manika. No question of a run over there. Siddhant bowling slow. Leg spinners, this one well flattered once again. Manika pushes it into the covers, picked up by Siddhant himself as he walks back to the top of his bowling run. 2 dot balls of the 2 that he has bowled. Here he is. A faster delivery this time, pushed towards mid-wicket by Manika. Zayed wanting a run, sent back by Manika as the fielder at mid-wicket. Harshit looks like, and this one outside the off stump. Manika tries to fend it away on the offside, doesn't quite get hold of it. The ball hitting the top of the bat and lobbing near the wicket keeper Dev, who does the fielding. No run. Again, Manika tries to push it on the off, doesn't quite get hold of it. Misses it, and Dev stops it with his right foot, doing the fielding. Siddhant bowling the 13th over, and all the 6 dot balls are maiden over there, bowled by this young bowler. Manika unable to do much to negotiate him. So that's the end of the over. After 13 overs, the total 71 for the loss of 3 wickets. Zayed on 15 from 23, Manika on 9 from 14. Zayed on strike over there. Abhishek back into the attack. The first one pushed gently down towards the cover region. Short cover, fielded and returned back. No run. .51 needed from 72 deliveries with 7 wickets in hand. Certainly the Tellicherry Cricket Academy boys having a slight upper hand in this match, and SAMPRASIDDHI needing a couple of quick wickets to get back into it. Flighted, driven powerfully towards wideish mid-on, only a single. Abhishek bowls, pitched outside the off stump. Manika into the drive, but not connecting. Dev doing the rest behind the wickets. 72 for 3 the total. And that's out. Manika went forward to that one, which pitched on the middle, turned away towards the off stump, tried to fend it away across, playing across the line of the delivery, missed it completely, wrapped on the pads. The appeal by Abhishek, and the umpire Raghavendra had his finger up. So the visitors losing their fourth wicket, 72 for the loss of 4 wickets in the 14th over of the match. Abhishek striking in the over, still has 2 deliveries left. Let's see what he can do with those 2 of them. The pressure certainly now growing on the visiting team. Abhishek having taken 1 wicket with giving away 5 runs. 50 runs needed of 68 balls. That's the position the Tellicherry Cricket Academy from Dubai find themselves in. Certainly in with a chance to get to that score of 122. They still have 6 wickets in hand. Nicely struck past the deep point fielder for 4 there. I think that's Siddharth on strike. There it is, the replay of that stroke for you. Zaid batting on 16 from 28. The total moving up to 76 for 4. 46 needed from 67 balls. Abhishek bowls. Flighted outside off, the ball coming in, and Siddharth puts his bat to that one, taking the outer edge, trickling down towards the slip region, fielded and returned. 14 overs gone in the innings. 76 for 4 the total, with Zayed, who had a reprieve when Vanch dropped him off his own bowling at the wicket, on strike now. Abhishek into the attack over there. He's been pulled away, flighted outside the leg stump, straight to the deep mid-wicket region over there. Only a single. Siddhant Vasu, the bowler, flighting that one, but not able to get the appreciable turn over there, as Zayed drives and picked up a single. Here he is again, flighted once again outside the off stump and pushed down into the short third man region. Fielded and returned there. That bowls lofted shot over there, but there's nobody in the closing position at mid-on. The 2 of them cross over for his easy single, which is there on the offing. 78 for 4. 14.4 overs gone. Here is Siddhant once again, flighted, smashed toward the mid-wicket fence for 4 runs there by Zayed. Picked it up nicely on the rise and just slammed it past the mid-wicket fielder over there. Very well struck boundary there by this young lad. There you see it, the replay. The ball racing away in a trice past the ropes. The total moving up to 82 for the loss of 4 wickets. 40 needed from 61. Here is Siddhant Vasu again. Right arm over, a full toss has been cut away. This should be 4 again. Yes. Past the third man fielder. All the way for 4. There's a full toss outside the off stump. Siddhant Vasu straying in line and length. A loose delivery and getting the punishment it deserved. 4 runs then.
36 but 86.
86 for 4. 36 more needed from the last 10 overs. As the bowling spells change over to the pavilion end. The next 5 overs with Satish officiating at the bowling end this time.
Bowler name. Bowler name. Bowler.
Aniket, the bowler, change of bowling at the pavilion end. Aniket preparing to send down a fresh over to Siddharth on strike over there. 5 from 4 that he has faced. Here he is facing the 5th one. The first one from Aniket. Full toss, turn away. He could be out. Yes, he is. Full toss, struck straight towards the square leg over there, and the tall Harshita, I think it is, who brings off that catch. And straight to the fielder there, and Aniket striking with the very first delivery. Full toss, inviting to be hit. The batter did go for it, but struck it straight to
Siddharth got out. Daniel's the player who's playing right now. Daniel got out.
Who's the batsman?
Now I think Shivang will come. Now Daniel got out there.
Who's the batsman on strike?
Shivang will come out.
Daniel got out.
Daniel got out.
Daniel, the player who got out with that first ball. At this one again, a loud appeal to that delivery, going away from the right-hander outside the off stump. Shivang not able to put bat to ball. The ball going through to the wicket keeper. No damage done. 86 for the loss of 5 wickets. 36 needed. Aniket for the 3rd time in this over. Full toss. Been smashed towards the long on region. Only for a single. No ball, says the umpire. Satish. One more run to the total. 88 now for the loss of 5 wickets. A free hit coming up. On strike there is Zayed. Let's see what he can make do of this gift. Here is Aniket. And outside the leg stump, wide call by the umpire. So the free hit still remains. Aniket picking up the wicket of his first delivery, but then giving away runs later on in this over. And let's see what he can do with this one. Slower delivery. Zayed tries to push it on the onside. Doesn't make contact. The ball hitting his pads and running down towards the point region. In fact, picked up and returned to the bowler. Nothing coming out of that free hit. 89 for 5 the total. Aniket again, right arm over. This has been struck nicely after being taken on the half volley there, but the fielder at deep mid wicket picks it up and throws it in to the non-striker's end. Only a single, which brings the total to 90 for 5. 33 needed from 56 deliveries. Shivang on strike to Aniket there. Shivang bowls. This one well pitched up to the batter on the middle and off stump. Pushed forward into the covers. Fielded and returned back to Aniket. Here he is. Not a very long run up. Comes in and bowls. This one pitched on the leg and rising a little just above the stump height. The batter failing to put bat to ball. Nevertheless, no harm done. The ball goes straight through to the wicket keeper. That's the end of the over. $90 for 5 after 16 overs. 32 more needed from the final 9 overs. So there's 54 balls. It's going to be Vansh, I think, in charge of operations from the pavilion end. Outside the off stump again, attempt by Zayed to drive square of the wicket. The ball keeping low, doesn't make any contact. Dev. Picker. Vansh having taken 1 wicket, giving away 28 runs in his spells. This one, a good laying delivery on the leg stump, pushed off the back foot into the covers, picked up and returned over there. No addition to the total, 91 for 5. Full toss. He's bowled him. The ball on the leg stump. Shivang goes for a mighty pull over there, misses the ball completely, and the ball pegs back the leg stump. So Shivang bowled by Vansh, who picks up his 2nd wicket. There he is. You see the replay of that dismissal. $91 for the loss of 6 wickets. The pendulum swinging in favor of the home team, the SAMPRASIDDHI Sports SAMPRASIDDHI Academy boys. Wrapped on the pads, this time the ball keeping low, but a shade outside the off stump, no damage done. There you see the replay of that. 91 for 6th.
Kaushik. Hello.
Kaushik, the new batter at the wicket, joining Zayed as Vansh bowls. Well pitched up, batted on the first bounce, on the half volley rather, into the mid wicket region. Only a single. That's the end of the over. 93 for 6 after 17 overs. Zayed on 27 from 33. Tolik, one of the two that he has faced. Aniket in charge of the attack over there from the pavilion end. And let's see what he can do with this one. Right arm over the wicket, slow delivery outside the leg stump, wide call by the umpire. The total moving up to 94 for 6. Flighted outside the off stump. Tolik drives. The ball taking the outer edge, running down towards the point region. Picked up and thrown in smartly by the skipper. Siddhant. Tolik back inside his crease, no damage done. Aniket again. This one wrapped on the pads. Loud appeal, nothing doing, says the umpire Satish. Attempt by Tolik to swing it away towards the square leg region. Missing it completely though. 94 for 6. Aniket picking up one wicket. That of Daniel in his previous over. Comes in and bowls. Once again outside the leg stump attempt by Tolik to turn it around. Doesn't quite connect. Gathered by Dave. 94 for 6. Slightly over-pitched, pushed into the covers. Tolik wanting a run, but Zayed says no, sending it back. 28 from 44 is the equation. 94 for 6. Aniket bowls. Once again hit on the pads as he misses his connection in an attempt to turn it around on the leg side. The appeal going up, nothing doing, says the umpire. The sun hiding behind the clouds here at the venue, becoming a little more cooler than what it was a short while ago. This one pushed uppishly towards the shot mid-on region. There's no fielder there. That's the end of the over. After 18 overs, it's 94 for 6. 7 more overs to go. 28 runs to be scored with 4 wickets in hand. It could be anybody's game from here. Both the teams very much in it. Tellicherry Cricket Academy needing 28 runs, SAMPRASIDDHI Sports STADIO needing 4 wickets. Looks like there's going to be a bowling change at the pavilion end.
Bowler name.
Mithill, the new bowler there, commencing the 19th over of the innings. On strike is Zayed on 27 from 33. Here he is, slightly over pitched outside the off stump. Zayed tries to drive square without moving his feet. Doesn't make contact, and Dave does the collection. 94 for 6. This is outside the leg stump and turned away. This should be wide, called by the umpire outside the leg stump. The two of them cross over for a single there. No ball called by the umpire this time. A free hit being given. So there it is. 97 for 6 the total. And this has been lofted into the vacant mid-off region between cover and mid-off there. It was in the air for some time, but the two fielders unable to get close to it. Possible chance, a difficult one. Not taken. Tollik very much there. Zayed on strike now. 98 for 6 the total. Cut away nicely there by Zayed. Towards point, deep point in fact. The throw comes into the gloves of the wicket keeper. 1 run to be had over there. 99 for 6. Tellicherry Cricket Academy, Dubai, reaching the 3-figure mark. 99 for 6 they are. Wide, says the umpire this time, as that one Dave gathers with difficulty outside the off stump. Mithill again, well pitched up, turned away into the vacant shot third man region. They cross over for a single, and that brings up the 100 of the innings. Tellicherry Cricket Academy on 100 for 6. The 101 for 6 in fact. This has been pushed away gently into the vacant third man region. Dave breaks the stump there, but Tollik makes his ground in time. 102 for the loss of 6 wickets. 20 runs needed and 37 deliveries. That's the equation. Tellicherry needing 20 runs and 37 balls. SAMPRASIDDHI needing 4 wickets. Mithill bowls. Once again outside the off stump. Another wide call by the umpire. 1 more to the total. An extra delivery as well. Tellicherry's way. This has been pushed down on the offside over there. That's the end of the over. So after 19 overs, it is 103 for 6. 19 more runs needed in 36 deliveries. Siddharth Vasu in charge of the attack at the pavilion end, bowling the 20th over of the innings. The first delivery pushed towards point by Zayed, who's batting on 29 from 37. And this has been driven nicely there. But there's a fielder at the point boundary. Picks up and throws it into the gloves of the wicketkeeper. Only a single. Patient knock by the youngster, who is now reaching 30 from 38. Tolik pushes it down the track for Siddharth to his own fielding. 104 for 6 the total. The team is battling it out to win this game. Let's see who emerges victorious. This has been pushed into the vacant mid-on region. Only a single. Appeal there for that stroke, but nothing doing, says the umpire, as didn't get a touch to that one. And this has been turned around his patch to the square leg there. Quick single by the two of them. That's the end of the over. 20 overs gone, 5 more remaining. 16 runs needed. 106 for the loss of 6 wickets. 16 needed of 30 deliveries. The question for you at the SAMPRASIDDHI Sports STADIO. The sun hiding behind the clouds over there, over here rather. The atmosphere becoming much cooler. There's no breeze blowing at the moment as it was in the afternoon. And as the sun comes out of the clouds one more time, (106 for 6 the total of 20 overs. As the bowling action shifts to the SAMPRASIDDHI Sports STADIO end, is going to be Sridhar in charge of the attack from the far end. The final 5 overs now being bowled from the far end, the SAMPRASIDDHI Sports STADIO end. Sridhar comes in and bowls right arm over the wicket. Has been cut away. Straight to the fielder at the on the third man fence. As the thrower comes in to the wicket keeper. Time enough for the two of them to cross over for a single. 15 more needed. Tellicherry slowly but surely creeping up to the target of 122 to win this match. This is outside the off stump, rising wide, says the umpire. One more to the total. 107 for 6. 108 for 6. 14 more needed. And let's see how much the SAMPRASIDDHI boys can do to check this advance by the visiting side. This has been cut away. The ball taking the top of the bat and running down towards the deep third man region. Only a single being given away. That brings the well-settled Zaid on strike to face Sridhar there for the third time in this over. Past the umpire, bowls a lofted shot, the ball taking the outrage of the bat and running down towards the third man fence for 4 runs behind the wicket keeper. So the total now moves up to 113 for 6, with 9 more runs needed by the Tellicherry Cricket Academy from Dubai to win this game. The clash of the under-14s of the Tellicherry Cricket Academy and the home team, the SAMPRASIDDHI Sports STADIO Cricket Academy, at the SAMPRASIDDHI Sports STADIO grounds over here. This one outside the off stump, played defensively forward. The ball takes the outer edge and trickling down towards the point region. No question of a run over there. $113 for 6. 9 more needed in 26 deliveries. In comes Sridhar. It has been played uppishly there. This could be a 4. Yes, it is. The ball taking the top of the bat and just racing away to the third man fence for 4. 5 more needed by the Tellicherry Cricket Academy. 117 for 6. Zayed on 40 very well struck runs of 44 deliveries, anchoring his side towards victory. There he is. He pushes it again square of the wicket, and the two of them cross over for a quick single. Taulik making his ground though. That's the end of Sridhar's over. Zayed back on strike. 41 or 45. 118 for 6. 4 more needed of the final 4 overs. 24 deliveries. Siddhant Vasu back in charge of the attack at the far end. The Tellicherry Cricket Academy boys from Dubai slowly but surely reaching the target of 122 to win this match. Siddhant Vasu comes in and bowls right arm over the wicket, and there's been the ball rising up there. Zayed puts his bat up, hitting the top edge of the bat and trickling down towards fine leg, in fact, after hitting the wicket keeper, I think. Nevertheless, the two crossover for a single. So 3 more needed. 119 for 6 the total. Siddhant Vasu asking the fielder at fine leg to more little more finer. Bringing him forward now at short fine leg. And Apilani's Taulik is out. The ball outside the off stump. Taulik tried to drive square of the wicket, got a touch. And they've held the catch. So the visiting team losing their 7th wicket, needing just 3 runs to win this match. Zayed batting on 42 from 46. Siddharth joining Zayed at the wicket with only 3 runs needed for victory. Zayed playing a very, very good knock over here, anchoring his team towards possible victory. 3 more needed. Tellicherry need 3 runs. SAMPRASIDDHI need 3 wickets. Let's see who's going to cross the wire first. Chances of the visitors doing so much more than that of the home team, but one can never say. Eventually, here is Siddhant Vasu, flighted outside the off stump, pushed into the point region there by the new man, that is Siddharth. No run. The third ball of the over. Outside the option, doing cut away. And this should be four. Yes. 4 byes, in fact, as the ball races away to the fine leg region, beating the wicket keeper there. So the Tellicherry Cricket Academy winning this match by 3 wickets. Zayed playing a great knock over here, unbeaten on 42 from 45 deliveries. 7 boundaries in his knock of 42. A great knock by this young lad as he anchors his team to victory. Saw his partners departing regularly, but eventually stayed on to ensure that his team won. So the Tellicherry Cricket Academy from Dubai winning this match against the SAMPRASIDDHI Sports Estadio in this 24 overs aside under 14 game by 3 wickets.
ಬಟರ್ ಇಟ್ಟಿರಲ್ಲ
ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಎಡಿಟಿಂಗ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡೋ ಶಿವನ್ ಅದೇನು ಬ್ಯಾನರು ಹೇಳಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಏ ಬ್ರೋ ನಿಮ್ಮ ದೇವರು ಗುರು ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಕೊಡಿ
ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ
ಗುರು ಎರಡೆರಡು ಸ್ಲಾಟ್ ಐತೆ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಕೊಡು ಗುರು ನೀನು ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಈಗ ಜರ್ಕೋ
ಮಿಂಚಾಜರಾ
ಹಾಂ ಏಯ್ ನಾನು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ ಹಿಂದೆ ಅದು ತೆಗಿ ಈಗ
ಹೌದಾ
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ತಡೆ ಗುರು ನಿಮಿಷ ನಿಂದೆ ನಿಮ್ದು ಎಷ್ಟೈತೆ ಗುರು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹೋಗೋರು ಹತ್ತು ಹತ್ತು
ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ
ಹತ್ತು ಹತ್ತು
ತೋರ್ಸು ಆಯ್ತು
ಐದೈದು ನಿಮಿಷ
ಆಯ್ತು ತೋರ್ಸಪ್ಪ ಎಷ್ಟೈತೆ ಅಂತ ನೀನು ತೋರ್ಸು ಆಯ್ತು
30
ನಾನು ತೆಗಿಯಲ್ಲ ತೋರ್ಸು
30 ನಾನು ನಿಜ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿತ್ತು ಕುತ್ಕೋ ಆಯ್ತು
ಹೋಗಲಿ
ನಿಮ್ಗೇನಪ್ಪ ಸ್ಲಾಟ್ ಐತೆ ನಮ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಐತೆ ಏನು ಸ್ಲಾಟು ಲೈಟ್ ಇದು ಟ್ರಿಪ್ಪಿಂಗ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡೋರು ಇಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋರು ಬೇಕಾ ಟ್ರಿಪ್ಪಿಂಗು ತೊಗೊಂಡೋರು ಯೂಟಿಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ವಿನೋದ್ನ ಎರಡು ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ ಟ್ರಿಪ್ಪಿಂಗ್ ಒಂದಲ್ಲ ಲೈಟ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ಯಾ
ಹಲೋ
ಲೈಟ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಕೊಡೋಣ ಅಂತ
ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಮುಗೀತು
ಅಷ್ಟು ಇದಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಡೇಟಾ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಆಯ್ತು ಹಿಂಗೆ ತೆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನೋಡಿ ತಿರ್ಗಾ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತು ಫುಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ನೋಡೋದು ಜನ ಇವನು ಕೇಳಿ ಯಾವುದೋ ಇವನು ಯಾರೋ ಹಾಕಿ ಸಾಕಾಯ್ತು ಆಫಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಹಂಗೆ ಚಾರ್ಜಿಂಗ್ ಪಿನ್ ತೊಗೊಂಬಾರ್ದು ಯೂಎಸ್ಬಿ ನಿನಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ನನಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಹೌದು ಗುರು ನಾನು ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ಏಕೆ ಬಿಸ್ಲು ಬಿಸ್ಲು ಕಣಪ್ಪ ಬಿಸ್ಲು ಹೋಗ್ಸು ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡಿ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಿಚಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ತಲೆ ಕೆಡ್ಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅದ್ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರ್ತೀಯ ಇದನ್ನ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಟೈಟಾಗಿ ಇಡ್ಕೊ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗು ಆರಾಮ್ಸಕ್ಕೆ ಅದ್ಯಾಕೆ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಆರಾಮ್ಸೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಆ ಸೋನಿ ಇದ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಆರಾಮ್ಸ್ ನನಗೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡೆ 100 ಮೀಟರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಐರಿಸ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಐರಿಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಅಯ್ಯೋ ನಮ್ಮ ಇನ್ನೂ ಸ್ಪೀಡು ನಾನು ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾನ
ಸರ್ ನಾನು ಇವಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ ಹಾಂ ಪೇ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಆ ಥರ
ಏನಾ ಅವ್ನು ಈವೆಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ಲೆಟರ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾನೆ ಈ ಪೋಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಫೈ ನಿಂದ ಅವನು ಇವೆಂಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಅವನೆಲ್ಲ ಏನೇನು ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿದು ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಕಳಿಸಿ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಿಡ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಕಳಿಸಿ ಅದು ಬಿಲ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರೋ ನೋಡಿದ್ರು ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಆವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ನೀನು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ಯಾ ಹಾಂ ತಡಿಯ ಬರ್ತದ ತಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟ್ರ್ ಕಳ್ಸಿಗ ಯಾರು ಕಳ್ಸಾರ 3 ಜನ ಅಪ್ಪರ್ಸು ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಊಟ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಯಾರು ಕಳ್ಸಿರೋದು ಹಾಂ ಗೋಪಾಲನ ಕೇಳ್ಪುರ ಬಂದ ಹಾಂ ಇಲ್ಲ 2,500 ಮಠಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಗೋಪಾಲನಿಲ್ಲ ಯಾವ ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ ಇದಲ್ಲ ಹುಡುಗನಿಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಹುಡುಗನಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ನನಗೆ ಫೈನಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ರೇಟ್ ಅದೇನು ಕನ್ನಡ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅವ್ನು ಹೇಳಿ ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಏನು ಬಂದಿರಲ್ಲ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಯಾವತ್ತು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮಂಡೇ ಇನ್ನೇನಿಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ ಮುಂಚೆನೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಅವನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಫಂಡ್ ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಫಂಡ್ ಅಂತ ಸರಿ ಏನು ಅವ್ನು ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವ ಮುಂದೇನು ನೀನು ಹೇಳೋಣ ಗೋಪಾಲನ ಇಲ್ಲ ಮಾದೇಪುರದಿಂದ ಮುಂಚಿಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿರೋದು ಗುರುವಿಗೆ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಸಿರ್ತೀನಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ 2,500ಕ್ಕೆ 3 ಜನ 3 ಸೀಟ್ ಕೋಟಿ ಇಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಎರಡು ಗ್ರೌಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಲಕ್ಷ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ 4 ಜನ 2,000 ರೊಟೇಷನ್ ಇನ್ನು KS 2,000 ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ KS 9,000 ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ 7,000 ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ನಾವು 5,000 ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ನಾವು KS ನಾವು ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ 7 ಗಂಟೆಗಿದ್ದು 6:30 ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ 5 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು 5 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ 6 ಗಂಟೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟು 7 ಗಂಟೆ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು
ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕ್ರೋಮ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಅದು ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಏನು ಬುದ್ಧಿವಂತ KSL 2 ಗಂಟೆ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿ ನನಗೂ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್
9:30 KS
ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನೀವು
3 ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಅಂತೀರಾ 3 ಜನ ಐದು ಗಂಟೆ ಕಳಿಸಿಲ್ಲ ಚಾನ್ಸೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಆಗೋದು
ಯಾವಾಗ
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮಂತಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್ ನೀವು ವೈರು ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಇಲ್ಲ
ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ದಾಗ್ತದೆ ಸರ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ
ಒಂದು ಸೀನು ಪಾಪ ಇದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಪಿಚ್ಚಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಟು ಅವತ್ತು ನೀವು ಬಂದಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಮತ್ತು ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಚೆಕಪ್ ಊರಿಬ್ರಂತೂ ಕಳೆದೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರು ಯಾರೋ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ನಾನು ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ವಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ನಾನು ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಮೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮುಗಿತು ಸರ್ ಏನು ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಯಿತು ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅವತ್ತು ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಚಿಕ್ಕಂದಿರೆಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲ
ನಾವು
ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇ ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿ
ಮರಿ ಕುಕ್ಕ ಒಂದೇ ಕಡಿಮೆ ನಾನು ಆರಾಮ್ಸೆ ಅಪ್ಪಿಂದ ಅವ್ನು ಮೊದಲು ಅಪ್ಪಿಂದ
ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಾಳೆ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಜಯ್ಗೆ
ಹೆಂಗೆ
ಪ್ಯಾಂಟ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಮೆಜರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟವನೆ ನಾನೇ ಬರಲಿಲ್ವಲ್ಲ ಈಗ ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ ನಾಳೆ ಏನಾರ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ ಫೋನ್ ಹೊಡಿತೀನಿ ಯಪ್ಪ ಟೈಲರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಒಂದು ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡಪ್ಪ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾನೇ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ಹೇಳೋ ಓ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಏನಿದೆ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ take it from me. Just give me that two pants. That's it. I did because only because that color. You can use it for employer. No, you just measurement. Ajay, sir, better you call me tomorrow. ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಂಡೇ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡಿ 34 ನನ್ನ ಸೈಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ನು 50 ಸೈಜ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ
ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ಬೆಲ್ಟ್
ಬಟ್ ಆಲ್ಕಲ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಐತಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಾಟ ಇತ್ತು ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ ಸೂಟ್ ಅಂತ
ಕೇಸಿ ಅದೇ ಆಗ್ತೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅದೇ ನಡೆದಿರ್ತೀವಿ ವುಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಇದಾಕ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ
ಹೌದಾ
ನೀಟ್ ಬರ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಬರ್ತೀವಿ
ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಕಪ್ಪು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಧಾನ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಹೌದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ ಸೂಟ್ ಥರದ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಕಪ್ಪುದು
ಆಗ್ತಲ್ಲ
ಅವನು ನನ್ನನ್ನು ನಿತಿನ್ ಮೇನನ್ನು ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸರ್ ಹತ್ರ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ರು ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ ಸೂಟ್ ಥರ ಪ್ಯಾಂಟ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡ್ದ ಅವನು
ಅಮೆಝಾನಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಹೇಳಿದೆ
ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ ಸೂಟ್ ಥರ
ಇದೇ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್
ಆಲ್ಕಲ್
ಇದೇ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ 3 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಈಗ ಬೆಳಗಿಂದ ಹೌದಾ ಅಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ
ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ ಸರ್
50 ಅದ್ರ ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವತ್ತು
ಮುಗಿದೈತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಲ್ತ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ರೆಡಿ ಆಗಬೇಕು ನಮಗಿಂತ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ
ಒಂದ್ಸಲ
ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಕೋರನ್ನ ಅಂಪೇರ್ಗೆ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಸ್ಕೋರನ್ನ ಅಂಪೇರ್ಗೆ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಅಂಪೇರ್ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ ಬೇಡ ಬೇಡ
ಸರ್ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಲ ಸರ್ ಚಿತ್ರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅದೇ ಪಿಚ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಹಾಂ ಸರ್ ಈ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಇದೆ ಕ್ಯಾಮೆರಾ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ